The enemy that we can take responsibility for and have the ability to respond to is our own ignorance and our own fear.
People ask me every day, John, with everything that's going on in the world, what can I do? My answer, start growing your own food. It's the best investment for your future and the future of your family. Whether you live in an apartment or have your own land, our friends at Food Forest Abundance will guide you every step of the way. Book your free consultation right now, no strings attached. Just click the link down below and get started today.
When we can first become aware that there is an enemy out there that is poisoning us in our hearts, in our minds, in our stomachs, and in our land from every different level, then that's the key, is become aware of it. Because then once we're aware, then we can make a choice. The word choice is almost always misused. The word itself implies that there's an awareness of choice, but usually there's not. So like you said, awareness is key. Know thyself. Who are we? We are spirit living a divine experience, a cosmic play. And who is our enemy? Well, if you look at it from different perspectives, I could talk about it from government, politics, evil, AI, from all of those perspectives. Whether you believe in them or not, or maybe one or two of them, or not all of them, it's okay, because it's the same solution. The same solution is take the poisons out and use God's systems, nature's systems. When we model after what is proven to work with nature's design, with God's design, that's what permaculture is all about, by the way, is mimicking natural systems to create and design abundance into our landscape everywhere. Permaculture, which stands for permanent agriculture or permanent culture, has proven the solutions to all of these massive problems around the world. And one of the things I'd like to go back to just a little bit is, there are about 10 million hectares, which is 25 million acres of land, of forests are cut every year. We are going through a mass
25 million acres. That's incredible.
Acres. It's mind-blowing. And I've lived all over the world. I lived in Costa Rica 12 years in all these different places. Costa Rica is incredibly rich in diversity, and yet they use more pesticides and poisons per hectare of land than most other countries in the world. It's wicked because they believe in the narrative. Now, their president, which is just a side note, he just came out against glyphosate recently, which to me is beautiful. So when I'm researching deforestation and mass extinction, which go hand in hand, right? And the poisons are a fundamental part of all of that. There's 900 million acres of farmland in the United States, 900 million acres. If we took half of the lawns, there's 44 million acres of lawn. If we took half of the lawn and we put perennial edible landscapes up and chicken tractors, and we use that land wisely, we could feed 200 million people on just the lawn. In fact, if we took 2/3 of the lawn, we could feed everybody in the United States. And what would happen to the farmland, which is responsible for the majority of this deforestation? It would go back to nature. Well, you can count the seeds in a single apple, but you cannot count the apples in a single seed. It's infinite.
I love that so much, Jim, and I'm always so inspired by your energy and your passion about this. So the truth is, whether you don't have a garden, but you might have access to a community garden, whether you have a small backyard, front yard, a piece of land, or whether you are a farmer that wants to reinvent, yourself, permaculture has proven to have a higher yield than any other form of agriculture. And this has actually been studied. So even for industrial farmers, this is a model that's absolutely sustainable, regenerative, and profitable. What are people saying that worked with you, for a while? What are they saying about their experience?